Hi guys, welcome to my new video and let's get right into it. Today I want to talk to you about the topic that constant growth is BS and we are fed from YouTube success gurus and personal development channels the idea that maybe is not explicit, but we understand, at least I understood it as, that if I fix some things about me, about my behaviors and mindsets, it will solve all my problems and I will constantly grow and go up and up and up. But it's actually not the case, and even though in my last two videos I recommended some good things, I right now am in the process of regaining control after I lost focus and stopped following my own advice and fell out of the process and got a bit sad, a bit angry on myself and a bit depressed. So I didn't know what to do, how to regain my focus, and I found a solution. So I want to share this with you, share my process, and maybe it will also be of value to you. So lately I've been struggling because a month ago everything was going great. I was buying groceries, cooking my own food, counting calories, I was progressing at my work, everything seemed like it's under control and going very well. And this month I noticed that everything slowly deteriorated. I started to order a lot of food, like fast food, and I went way over budget. Instead of saving money like I did last month, I spent a lot more than I planned. This month I got very concerned about increasing my income, and I got a lot of ideas and I got overwhelmed with this. And generally I started feeling bad. I was starting to procrastinate, to distract myself from bad emotions, watching YouTube and a TV series. And now I'm during a break where I found a solution to all this, how to regain my focus and move forward, and I will share with you my process. So the first thing that I did is take a complete break and just don't think about new ideas, don't plan for the future, don't think about the future, just take a break and understand what went wrong. So I analyzed my behavior and my emotions and my thoughts and understood that what went wrong is that first of all I broke my own discoveries. I didn't go according to things that I understood that are working, like I didn't measure my success backwards. I focused on comparing myself to some perfect future, to perfect goal, comparing myself to other people, feeling the lack, feeling that I'm worse than I could be. Second thing, I stopped thinking about that I get to do things instead of I have to do things, and I started to put pressure on myself. And when I know I have to do things, I stop wanting to do these things, so that's the problem, and I get stuck. The next thing is I focused on outcomes instead of inputs. So instead of focusing on the process and the inputs I put into the projects or habits or work, etc., I focused on outcomes. For example, I applied for a part-time job which I could do in the evenings and weekends. I live in Europe, so I applied to America, different time zone, and I thought that this job would be easy for me. It's way below my skills, but it pays very well, and I got it in my pocket basically. But when I got rejected, I became very sad and concerned, and I felt inadequate. They didn't explain why they rejected me, and this is not the way to go, because as Stoics say, you need to understand your circle of influence and forget about everything that is outside of it and focus on the inputs. The next problem I identified was I was trying to control everything instead of letting go and trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting God, that everything will be all right, and any trouble is a lesson, a stepping stone towards the final goal or the next goal. I started to want to control things and make them go my way. So what I did next is to finish up all the loose ends. So I took a pause, I identified the causes of my problems, of my bad state, and next thing I just finished up the loose ends. So as Jordan Peterson says, I just cleaned up my apartment, cleaned up my room, my apartment, everything. I ordered my online presence, like inbox to zero, all the to-dos, all the tasks, all the small things I was procrastinated on. I just tried to put everything in order, or just plan for the future and get rid of pending tasks that are cluttering my brain. The next thing would be to remind yourself of your priorities. So I reminded myself that my main focus, main priority for this year is fitness and health. So what is this in practice? It's training 2 to 3 times a week, walking more, buying groceries, cooking my own healthy meals, and counting calories. This is it. This is the priority. Everything else is secondary. Next big goal is to increase my income, but it's less important than build a foundation for future great success. So what does that mean? I'm in marketing. I work at a company, a fintech company, which is SaaS. It provides software as a service for digitalization and automation of financial documents for accountants and businesses. And my job is amazing. It's a great product. It's not a startup, so the company is mature and successful. And my role is just to make it even better, sell more. So my opportunity is my ideas are respected, and I can suggest many things, apply it, and see if they work, experiment a lot, and learn a lot. So my focus is to understand how to create a customer journey, a sales funnel, which after you put in the amount of money that you put in, you get out more. So if I learn to do this consistently and provide good results, I not only will be successful in this company, but will also be able to apply this skill set in the future for my own projects, my own company, or for other clients. So I decided that all the other projects will be secondary. I'll just focus on my main work, do it as well as possible, focus on my inputs, and just measure my success backwards. If I'm better today than I was yesterday, it's a success and I'm a good boy. And the other projects, I will just sow some seeds and see which one grow. If it doesn't take too much time and doesn't take focus from my main work, amazing. Maybe I will increase my income and feel a bit of, I will have a little bit of room for breathing with my budget and finances, and create a bit of safety, financial freedom. The third thing, which is a bit parallel to the first ones, is just following my morning routine. I have this list of habits that I want to do every morning, and lately I've been unable to manage to do them. Mornings are a very difficult time for me. I struggle really a lot to start positively and just jump into action, cold showers and stuff like that. If you want me to talk about my habits, let me know in the comments. I will make a separate video from it. This worked for my depression as a medicine, even better, and I got a lot of success from it, and the day just goes a lot better if you do the morning routine, and it compounds, and through time it just disproportionate results. But I didn't manage to do this, so my third goal would be to stay consistent with my habits. So as you see, I've prioritized and made a plan of action, which is to focus on my health and fitness, prioritize my main work and inputs, and stick to my habits. Pretty simple, gives you a lot of clarity and understanding on what to do next, instead of cluttering your mind with a bunch of thoughts and ideas. The last thing I want to do is to remind myself of mindsets, good mindsets, which is growth mindset, which is again measuring your success backwards, understanding that thinking about that you get to do things instead of have to do things, and focusing on inputs instead of outputs. So that's it. After this, everything that is left is just action, and showing up. We'll see how it goes. I will report to you in my next videos. Let me know in the comments if this was of any value for you. Lately, I've been receiving a few very positive comments, and it makes me amazingly happy and very motivated, because my goal with this channel is to just focus on documenting my journey and keep this as a journal for myself for the future, to see how it went and what I was thinking about, just to have something documented. But my mission actually is to change at least one person's life for the better. So I don't say that this video will change your life, but if you got any value from it, please let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.